Google unveiling a new flagship phone today, the Pixel 7, and showing off its first ever smartwatch at an event earlier. Dan Howley is here with a breakdown of the new products. Dan, you were able to get your hands on these new products at the event earlier today. What'd you think?
Yeah, so the big news obviously is the Pixel Watch. This is Google's first party smartwatch. They've made the Wear OS or Android Wear operating system before. Those have been used by the likes of Fossil, Michael Kors, Samsung to build smartwatches. None of them really looked all that fancy, though. I mean, we're talking about the Michael Kors stuff. And, But so what this is their own style of smartwatch. It looks incredibly elegant when you see it in person. It's a circular design. It's got these large bezels on it, but you can't really see it that much, so it just feels like the text is floating there in space. It's a 41 millimeter watch face itself, so just to give you a sense of what that means, the standard Apple Watch is 41 millimeters, and then there's 45 millimeters for the larger size. So this is going to fit on anybody's wrist that might be a little bit smaller. My wife, for instance, has a small wrist, and this looks totally great on her. I tried it on, and it looks great on me too. So, but everything does. So I think that this is going to be something that is going to help get Android smartwatches up to speed with what Apple's been doing, because Apple's just been straight crushing it for years. And so this is potentially a way for them to get in.
That's interesting, because I was a little, I didn't know how I would feel, but full disclosure, I'm not an Android user, so I'm not necessarily, I haven't ventured in to their products. What do you think of the phone, though?
The phone is really interesting, right? So it's basically pure Google.
Yeah.
It's their design, their take on the software, what they think the software should be. The big standout here is the camera. The one with the third little dot there, that's the Pro. That has a ultra-wide angle, a standard camera. Then it can do 2 times optical zoom, 5 times, 2 times optical zoom equivalent, 5 times actual optical zoom, and then 10 times optical zoom equivalent using different types of cropping. So it looks great. I mean, you're going to be able to see things that you otherwise wouldn't be able to zoom into with other phones. So I just got to get my hands on it.
All right, I'm excited for it, and I'm going to check it out when you do get your hands on it. I'm especially interested in the watch, because I'm a big Apple Watch believer, so I don't know. I'm a little skeptical. All right, Dan Howley, thanks so much for breaking that down for us.